You can't make a housewife? Lies. You know how many Britneys I know out there running households, and after they were running through, okay, they were running through them. They were just running through them, and they running houses. They running houses good too. That's a lie. This man, I was in a bar once, and he was like, "You can't make a housewife." I said, yes, you can, because you know what? She knows how to run multiple men. You think she don't know how to run multiple kids? She don't know how to clean, how to cook? Yes, she does. Okay, yes, she does.
I'm just wondering, is she talking from experience? I mean, she seems to know what she's talking about.
I know I got some on this app. Where they at? Huh? Where they at? Because I know you running a damn household right now with a husband, maybe just by yourself, maybe with 2 kids, 6 kids, 5 kids, damn. And if you ain't there yet, girl, and you don't worry, you're gonna be perfectly fine. Don't doubt yourself if you ever make it to this part of life where you're like, God, am I gonna be a good mom? Hell yeah, you are. Okay, you might have some Cardi B, or in my case, we got a little Missy Elliott in the background, baby.
Wow.
My kid, I be running it right up in here. My kid behaves, my husband behaves, and I can still throw this cat back.
I'm sure you can. I mean, I'm not saying she has, but I mean, if women have enough experience, it'd be surprising if she couldn't. It'd be a waste of knowledge, if you want to call it that.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Okay, she's playing a song that obviously I can't play, so she's dancing. Women today have the highest body counts in history. Have a look at this. Meet the woman who slept with 10,000 men. So she says, obviously, I don't know if there's any proof, but 10,000 men. Okay. Gwyneth Montenegro says she has slept with more than 10,000 men. She first stepped into a woman's house at 21, lured by the prospect of earning up to $1,000 for an hour's work. There's a lot of OF chicks aren't even getting that. While she doesn't regret her 12 years as a sex worker, Montenegro, 39, says she's glad to be out. Now she is trained in neuro-linguistic programming. Oh my God, really? Really? It's good. It's a change of career, isn't it? It's a very sharp change of career. Okay. Neuro-linguistic programming, an approach to personal development and psychotherapy made popular by American motivational speaker Tony Robbins. Okay. She teaches women how to understand men and get the most out of their relationships. Again, experience.
After they were running through.
Now, there are many historical accounts of women who have had many, lovers, suitors, whatever, but no woman from history can compare to a regular modern woman with the internet and an itch to scratch.
Do you understand why guys would have a problem with a woman with a high body count, though? Do you understand the logic behind it?
I think it's insecurity. That's where it comes from. Like, do they really want to have a woman that is just a virgin? Because she's not gonna be good, and she's gonna have no experience.
They don't need you to be good, though.
That's so boring. Isn't that
It's
boring?
not boring.
That just sounds transactional to me.
So guys that are alpha guys that want to be, head of household and consider themselves leaders and want to provide for their women, they don't find it unattractive that a woman would have inexperience. Because they feel like what's going to make that experience in the bedroom so powerful is not that she can bounce off the walls or knows all these tricks or knows all these sexual things and, oh, look, she's doing something like out of...
Look, not that it wouldn't be good. Yes, of course. Look, me personally, come on. I'm like a woman who knows what she's doing. That's not the point, though. The point is, in modern times, right now, this is one big reason why a lot of men are sketchy in dating modern women. Because you don't know. How can you know? How would you know? Unless she tells you? Is she being honest? You don't know. But because a lot of men understand the promiscuity of the modern woman, nothing wrong. Busy woman, working hard, looking for her big O, if she ever gets them that often, relaxing, letting her hair down. Yeah. However, wifing these women up, marrying them, like the first woman said, a lot of women nowadays, it doesn't matter if they have a high body count, they're still going to get wifed up and married anyway, which is true to a degree. But that's for some men. A lot of men know, no. Too many exes ruined a woman.
That's not what's appealing to them. What's appealing is that she's really excited to be there for him. She's present. She's committed. And he doesn't need her to be an acrobat. He just needs her to be loyal.
Ideal body count for a woman?
Minimum 3, 4, 10, 15 max.
The ideal body count for a female?
5.
For women, what do you think is the ideal body count?
Body count for women to have perceived by guys would be about 3. But realistically, I'd say we're on at least 10 to 15.
Interesting. So in asking women themselves, a lot of women themselves say the ideal number is what, average 5. 5, they think, but the max is 10 to 15. 10 to 15, yeah, really.
After they were running through.
Now, yes, variations, various people. Not every woman is out here running the streets like that. However, a lot of them are. A lot of them are. It's part of the modern culture, the liberated modern culture. It's part of it. That's why it's not surprising. That's why a lot of men say modern women with a small number of bodies is actually, you know, they deem her more valuable. Is she? Who can say? But if men deem her as more valuable, hey, what can you say?
All right, this is what you're gonna say if someone asks you about your body count, whether you slept with one person or 1,000 people. The question is crass, and because intimacy is a double standard between men and women, it's rooted in misogyny. Obviously, you can reveal whatever you want about yourself to your partner or potential partner, but if the question makes you uncomfortable and you wanna avoid it, then this is what I would do. I'm gonna tell you a little story of the last time a man asked me how many people I'd been with. I was in Miami. I was at Mr. Chow on South Beach. We were having dinner, and maybe we had one too many lychee martinis, but at one point of the conversation, he asked me, he's like, yeah, so how many people I'd slept with? And I looked at him, and I was like, that is such an inappropriate question, and I really want you to think about what you're asking me right now. And he was stunned.
If that man was thinking of maybe one day you could be a wife, yeah, that's how men know.
And I said, I'm gonna excuse myself and I'm gonna go to the ladies' room. So I got up, I went to the ladies' room, and I was in there for like a couple minutes because I really wanted him to like think. That is just such a crass question to ask a woman, and I wanted him to.
Admittedly, asking a woman, it is a bit crass and upfront. Sometimes you don't ask them because reality is you're never going to get an honest answer. It's best to never ask, to be honest. But then again, I mean,
to feel it. I go back to the dinner table, and he is like apologizing profusely. He's like, I'm so sorry. I realized that wasn't appropriate. You know, it's none of my business and it is immature. And I said, thanks for apologizing. And I understand. That's the nice way. If I were the sprinkle lady, since you want to value my body count, let me value your bank account. And if you're gonna—
Okay, let me stop her there before she continues her waffle, because now she's made it about money. Have a look at this. Meet the woman who's on a quest to have sex with 100,000. 100,000. That first woman achieved 10,000, according to her. This woman wants to 10 times that. She wants to go a full 100,000. Okay. Ania Lewiska recently embarked on the noble quest to break the world record for the largest number of sexual partners in history. Okay. The fact that no such record ever exists for her to break doesn't appear to bother the 21-year-old from Poland, who's aiming optimistically and potentially absurdly high, setting her desired target at 100,000 men.
After they were running through.
I mean, she's got lofty desires and should be lofty when she's done, but seriously. The ex-graphic designer has allotted 20 minutes to each man and is willing to double the time. Come on. And is willing to double that time if the lucky guy isn't satisfied by the end of his allocated period, okay? Which is considerate of her. So if you don't climax in that time, she's gonna give you another go. Interesting. If Ania manages to fulfill her dream without eating, sleeping, or wasting precious time on some form of genital reconstruction procedure, okay, she'll be at it for an amazing 33,000 hours, or roughly 3 years and 8 months. Obviously, that's if she, was going continuously, but okay. Wow. I mean, what do you call that? A boat full? A stadium full? Geez, 100,000 men. Wow. So this is a woman trying for the record, the historic record. Why, you ask? Who knows? And as of this article, she's already hit 424. That's not much, is it? 424, please. She's got a long way to go.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You're gonna ask me about how many people I've been with. I'm gonna ask you, how much money do you have in the bank? Since we want to be crass and we want to place value on the wrong things. I just feel like you're not obligated to answer questions that make you feel uncomfortable. Obviously, if you want to reveal anything about yourself, I don't care if you slept with one person or 1,000 people, you can reveal whatever you want. But I think it should be on your time. I think you should feel comfortable.
Girlfriend told me her body count. I didn't ask. Her body count is 62 at 25. Can't stop thinking about this. Your relationship's over. Guys, don't share your body count numbers. 60.
Okay, look, she had 62 bodies at 25, which is a lot at 25. Not over her entire lifetime at 25. Okay. What does a man do in this situation? What does a man do? If he finds out after he's with her, what should he do? Should he stay? Be a man, stay? Would it make him uncomfortable? What would you do in this situation? Been with your woman for a long time and you find out she's necked, 60 plus dudes? Probably more. I'm just saying.
62, she's been busy. She's had a good time. Good on her. With where you're at, brother, and it sounds like you probably haven't had much experience in this field, and it's going to constantly plague your thoughts, you're probably better off just ending the relationship and then finding someone who you don't know what their body count is and you like them and you can just start fresh. Unless you're going to be working for years to try to forget this, and you probably will never forget it, and it'll always plague you. She's done irreparable damage. This is engraved in your mind now, so probably not waste your time, just end it. But hey, you're number 63.
63. Too much? Too normal? Too modern? Wherever the highest counts in the past were, the fact is a regular modern woman could exceed any historical count in a few years. Have a nice day.
After they were running through